Boxing King Media in association with Boxraw. Johnny Nelson. Everyone loves a good fight week prediction from Johnny Nelson. I know I spoke to you a few weeks ago and you was quite neutral. I didn't expect you to be neutral, but what are you thinking after the presser?
Well, I'm surrounded by Team Brook. You know, I've got Amir Khan behind me, our Amir Khan. I've got Jim Secretary. This guy has seen them all come and go. I call Luke, he's seen them all come and go. He's seen winners and losers, and he knows it inside out. So as this has gone on, and I've said I won't put my house on it, and I'm thinking, as time's gone on, I looked at Amir yesterday in the public workout, and he looked drawn. He looked like an old fella that's just losing a bit of weight to go on holiday. And the weight he makes the weight a lot easier than Cal. And he's proved that, because I looked at him, I thought he looks like he's made the weight easier. Kel is like a racehorse, and I'm quite sure he'll struggle to get down to that little bit. If I was Kel, I'd probably see the threat through and come over a few pounds over and pay whatever the fine is. Because to me, it's not cool. You know, I want to fight you, and I want you to not have any excuse for me beating you. I don't want you to say I was struggling to weight. It's not for a title. Both fighters have boxed at middleweight like middleweight before. So why kill each other to get down to this weight? Is that to get an advantage? Now in footballers do that. They'll get hit in the knee and they'll roll 15 times until the referee stands and then penalises the player that's put him down. And once it's done, he'll jump up, he's all right. You can do that rubbish in football. You don't do that foolishness in boxing. You know, you want to box the best of a man that's in front of you. So why would you make these kind of demands to get the weight down, to make a man get down to think, oh, getting his weak there? That to me don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The problem is, after the fight, nobody's going to be talking about it. Even if Cal comes in a couple of pounds over, nobody's going to be talking. They'll make news tomorrow, but nobody's going to be talking about it. After the fight, they talk about who won and who lost. Yeah, and it's happened before in the past. What I'm saying is, it's a bit ungentlemanly. To me, it's not cool.
You've been involved in boxing a long time. It's happened before, hasn't it? You know, people, putting stuff in contracts, whether it's weight or, whatever.
And Cal can't talk about after stuff in a contract, but if you talk to people around him, they might tell you stuff off camera.
I'm planning to.
You understand? And so he's not said none. But that's what I'm saying. If you know some of the stuff that's in the contract, you'll understand the frustration from Cal. You'll understand the frustration from Dominic, who delivered it beautifully there and put Bomac in his place. And he did a smart thing. That's the mental warfare. Boxing is not just about getting in the ring and punching. I've got to twist you up. So he's twisted Bomac up. So Bomac can be like, you know that motherfucker. And so he'll be saying that to Khan. So anger goes through Khan into the ring. That calm's gone. He poked him, pressed his buttons. And it's the oldest trick in the book. But the youngsters don't know that trick. They don't know that trick. Brendan throws that stuff all the time. I remember being in a fight, looking over the shoulder of my opponent into his corner man and dead-eyeing him, and he's thinking, when they go back to the corner, he's mad. So he's transferring his anger through him. You've got to play those games with Dominic. Wicked job again.
It sure was probably one of the best conferences I've been at personally. What do you think in regards to viewing figures? Because surely that press is going to blow up. The weigh-in's probably going to be even worse tomorrow. Do you think this is going to be right up there as one of the top all-time selling pay-per-views in British boxing?
So I've heard. I've heard over 2,000 people are coming to the weigh-in tomorrow. I've heard the numbers are great in regards to the fight so far. That's what I've heard. I might be wrong, but for a fight that when it was first announced, everybody said, "Nah, I ain't gonna watch it." Someone's watching it. So
is there a chance this might break the all-time British record?
I think it'll be up there. It'll be up there.
Obviously, Eddie Hearn's in the past been quite vocal, saying it's not a big fight. I think it clearly is, but do you think initially maybe he might have been right about it, but now obviously the way the press conferences have gone, the way that everything's built up, and it's just kind of spiralled out of control?
Why is Eddie going to help promote this? What else is he going to say? Go and watch the Khan Brook fight over on Sky Sports in association with boxing. He's not going to do that. He's going to say what he's going to say. Eddie's going to watch the fight. He's going to watch the fight. And that means he can't really comment about the fight after it's happened, and he probably won't, because they want to promote his own stuff. Eddie's the best of what he does. So this ain't about Eddie, it's about Amir Khan and Kell Brook. And so to try and take the limelight off, and Eddie said this, that, it don't mean anything. You know, I rate Eddie. I rate what he does and how he works, but I'm just stripping it down. It don't mean anything what he's saying. The fight's still happening. Somebody's watching it.
Final prediction, Johnny. Just straight out, whether it's a round or it's points or whatever, how's it going to go?
I don't think the fight goes the distance. I think Kell Brook, after seeing Amir Khan against Crawford, Kell Brook stops Amir Khan inside the distance. But it is going to be one of those fights where the referee has to earn his money, man. He's going to have to earn his money, because this ain't going to be no walk in the park.
Cool, man. Johnny, thank you so much, and we'll catch you soon, hopefully, after fight.
Lovely, end this out.